Well, quinceañeras, they're known as a rite of passage in Latino culture, and it marks when a young girl transitions into womanhood. But how exactly was this tradition upheld during a time when mass gatherings were considered dangerous? In this 13 on Your Side special, we dive into the celebration of a COVID quinceañera.
Yo no sé por qué me siento hoy tan diferente.
I've always wanted a quinceañera since I was in elementary, seeing all my cousins growing up and then me being a part of it.
The centuries-long tradition is celebrated across Latin America. It marks the time that a girl steps into young womanhood. But the tradition that has stood for ages couldn't stand a chance against coronavirus.
So August 17th
Yeah,
of 2020, that's when you were gonna turn 15.
Yeah, I turned 15 and then we were gonna have my party December 12th.
We've had to change a lot. We've had to postpone. This would be our third time that we've had to postpone, and right now I'm going to be honest with you, we're just kind of hoping, praying that it actually works out.
During the pandemic, quinceañera dresses were never worn, cakes were never tasted, flower arrangements did not decorate the interiors of large, elegant ballrooms, where the Spanish achy-breaky hard caballo dorado was never danced to, making it a tough year for quinceañeras.
Break my heart a bit because I'm like, when I was little, that's all I wanted. Like, Mom, one way or another, if I've got it, and I made everything. Like, I was making my recuerdos. I made everything to keep it in a budget. And so when I was like, oh, finally I get to have my daughters, and she was like, I don't want it no more. And I'm like, I was like, well, you know.
It was just more of the, I don't want really a sweet, I know they're not the same thing to me, but the sweet 16 and a quinceañera, I wanted more of the quince more than the sweet 16, only because just it felt more like home.
Which for our culture, we have big families. I mean, I have family coming from Texas, Nevada, California, New Mexico. So for us to actually say, I'm sorry, you can't come, it's kind of heartbreaking for us, to be honest with you. You know, I know that we're celebrating my daughter, but it's usually something that the whole family comes together, wishes her well, make sure that, you know, she understands this big milestone for her.
As celebrations came to an end, cake shops, party halls, dress shops, and florists and businesses that cater to these celebrations were all hoping that business would soon pick back up.
I had several that completely canceled. Several that did move over to this year.
And in the middle of 2020, business did begin to resurge.
I had one that it was a birthday party and ended up having to be flowers for a funeral for a mom. I had another gal that called me, I want to say from Prescott, and ordered flowers for her mom. Because she wasn't able to be here.
Did lose my brother-in-law. We've lost family close to us because of this. Another thing is, I mean, we can't, my grandmother has her shots, but we can't, you know, for her safety, we're trying to keep our distance.
As the threat from COVID-19 diminishes, the sounds of music, laughter, and celebrations are now beginning to be planned for later this year.
Everybody now saying, okay, everything's open. Now everybody's booking weddings, everybody's booking quinces, everybody's booking some kind of party. So that has been a challenge for us. We're trying to find a venue that works with our mass, that'll work with everything, you know, with everybody, because now we're gonna have to move everybody around, photographer, music, everything.
September, October, I started getting phone calls, last minute 30-day weddings, and October was quite busy as far as doing weddings. We did one for 400 guests.
But it is a race of uncertainty against the clock to plan the perfect celebration, just as another perfect storm begins to loom.
The dress is also a big thing too. We can't really, the type of style I'm going for is really not hard to find, but it's just, I'm very picky about what I want. And if I don't, like, if something's missing or something just not there, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't really think I want that.
Have some places here that we can find it, but there's a certain dress she wants, so now we're like, do we want to risk traveling, trying to find this dress, or do we try to find somebody to make it for her?
And when that dream quinceañera dress can't be found locally, many families are left with only one thing to do: head west to Los Angeles, specifically Pacific Boulevard, right here in Huntington Park, California. Boutique after boutique offers various designs of dresses, but these businesses are also feeling the wrath of the pandemic, and they're now faced with a bigger challenge: a lack of supply.
Ahorita sí ha habido escasez mucho.
Right now, there has been a shortage of First Communion dresses. Those are usually made in LA. A pair of factories here have had to close because of many COVID cases within those factories.
Contagio en esas fábricas y cerraron.
Markets are so scarce. I couldn't even find a pink carnation. A month ago, I went to the San Diego markets, the LA markets. I couldn't find white ribbon.
It's been difficult to keep the business going because many businesses here have had to close their doors.
Hydrangeas, I needed 350. Last week I get a call. They've been canceled because they weren't able to get them.
But where there is a will, there is a way, and businesses are doing what they can to help families hit hard during the pandemic.
Ahorita lo que estamos haciendo
Right now, we are renting quinceañera and wedding dresses so we can help people that are struggling and suffering during the pandemic.
con este sufrimiento de la pandemia.
From your clients that were making payments on their events and so forth, so it was difficult as far as paying the rent and keeping afloat, because there's such an energy as far as when you're doing an event, because that's where your creativity comes.
A celebration start up once again, leaving memories of the time they celebrated a COVID quinceañera.
Just hoping it's as memorable as it was for me, that it is for her. And she'll have something to talk to her grandkids about, hey, I had a party during COVID, let me tell you.
Reporting in Yuma, Christian Galeno, 13 on your side. Now, Margarita and Anais are expected to hopefully celebrate her birthday celebration, because it's no longer a quinceañera, in October. So we'll definitely keep an eye out, and we wish them the best of luck. Well, you can rewatch COVID Quinceañera and all of our special reports and investigations by downloading our free KYMA News app for all of your mobile devices today.